Hi, this is Masenya of Masenya Attorneys Incorporated, a law firm based in Centurion, Republic of South Africa. We boast 24 years of legal practice in the areas of commercial and tax laws. My professional team and I have over the years proved great success in assisting numerous clients with a myriad of commercial and tax matters involving millions of rands. We are skilled, experienced, qualified, and have the capacity to assist you. Email us at clients@cntlaw.co.za or call us 011-318-6592 or 084-383-7747. All consultations are strictly by appointment.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to Solomon's Temple. I hope you're doing very well today and every single day. Today is Monday, by the way. Yesterday was Sunday. I do hope you went to church. Yes, I did go to church. We're doing a series on yielding to the Holy Spirit. So we went to church with my kids, obviously went to children's church. And afterwards, my first son was playing soccer, a soccer match. And we had to dash from church straight up there. How was church for you? What was the sermon about? Please share with us which church you go to. Please share with us. Did you go to church or not? Bongani, thank you so much. He's saying good evening, Uncle Saul, and all the Bereans. Evening to you also. And Misha, my sister here, said these charlatans are demonically greedy. Yeah, definitely, sister. She's talking about the topic for today. Becky for Christ said, good evening, sir. Good evening to you also. Johnson says, how you doing, Uncle Solomon? I'm doing well. It's been a while. Great to have you here, Anita. And there is, and she said, hello to Bongani. Bongani, Anita is saying hello to you. You and Anita are very faithful viewers, and Promise saying, good evening, watching, greetings from rainy Gauteng. So Gauteng, for those of you guys who do not know, is a province in South Africa. South Africa has 9 provinces. So they don't have states like the US. They have provinces. And Glory, good to see you here. And everyone watching, thank you guys. I came across a video of the legendary Marvin Winans. You know Marvin Winans, the pastor, Marvin Winans. He is the older brother of BB and C Winans. So he's been running the church for quite a while now. I remember when I was growing, I used to actually listen to his kids. I think they call them the Winans or so. They had a group, he was married to Vicky Winans. I'm not sure if he's married now. They got divorced quite a while ago. But so he runs a church, and he's called Perfecting Faith Church. Donnie McCloughan used to also be a part of that umbrella church. There's a couple of churches here in South Africa and in Kenya. They came under the Perfecting Faith Church umbrella, right? So a video that went viral was a video of him publicly rebuking a woman in front of the church. Not just a woman with a little kid who came to give. Now that there are different variations to the background or the context of this video I'm about to show you, but I want you to watch the video first, and we can look at the context, because there is a very divided perspective. Some are saying Pastor Winans shouldn't have rebuked her in front of everybody. The others are saying, but well, she was supposed to be on a certain line and we didn't go to that line, and so he had to do that. Was he correct in rebuking her that way? And I'm going to give you an opinion of a pastor called Jeremiah Vockham. Watch this video with me.
And this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm going to work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
So, what do you think of that video? Please use the comment section. Let me know what you think about it, right? I'm going to play it again so you can get the full gist.
The church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participate.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm going to work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
So, that was what happened right in front of the congregation, and that was his response. She was there with her kid. You could see the kid is probably 5, 6. And this is the opinion of a guy called Pastor Jeremiah Vockham. I want to read this for you before we dwell more on that. He said, I hope I don't lose friendship over saying this. If a woman and a small child walk up to me in front of my entire congregation and handed me $1,235 for a building project. So they were building. That money was supposed to go for building. They've been building for like 20 years, right? I was actually going to show you the video of the building, and they haven't completed the building. He said, I would be grateful and appreciate knowing the sacrifice that was made to do this. I definitely would not rebuke them in front of the entire church, even if they were in the wrong line. This preacher is operating with an arrogant spirit. What makes it so sad is that the little boy was so excited to hand him the envelope. He was smiling from ear to ear while handing him the envelope. The little boy handed him the envelope, right? Okay, let's see, actually. I didn't know.
And this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and
there,
receiving the blessings to come to all.
Okay, I get that. Then he said, what makes it so sad is that the little boy was excited to hand him over the envelope. He was smiling from ear to ear while handing him the envelope. He also made this statement a few years ago that it's impossible for someone of good mind to. Then he said, people are going to run to the defense of this man and talk about how humble he is, but actions such as these are the result of no oversight or accountability. For all you guys who are saying no to church regulation, right? We have seen this for years with TV preachers that became arrogant and rude. I'm not saying that he is not called and anointed. I'm saying that he is in error and out of line. I don't believe this is AI. Anyway, what do you think? Let me know what you think. It was a building project. Everybody gives sacrificially. I'm not sure you've been in a church where there's a building going on, building of a facility, and everybody has to give. Sometimes it goes on for years. And in this case, for Marvin Winans Church, it's going on for like 20 years. Now, in this situation, they're saying, okay, you can give 1,000 on one side and 1,000 and 1,000, 2,000 on the other side. And I think they went on the wrong queue for some reason. And I don't know. I'm a bit sensitive to that, especially when there's a child there, right? And the way he was speaking to her, he could have made some sort of light joke of it. I don't know how he's worked up. Is it because his money, or were the congregants not giving and he's not happy, and all that kind of stuff? Let me check some of your comments that are here. Promise says they're exposing who they really are and why they really in ministry. Anita says that was a humiliation, right? Misha says this is disgusting and arrogant, Jack. And then we have this is a good one. Nakwambwa says, I would ask for my money back. Exactly, give me my money so I can go home, do something with it. But SC disagrees. He said Pastor Marvin was not rude, but he was unwise in his statement. Okay, that's another way to look at it. maybe he didn't use the right words, especially in that sort of situation. Anita says, these people have no shame, reprobate minds. Bongani says, Pastor Marvin has become arrogant lately. Shouldn't have rebuked him. He once shamed Don McLaughlin in front of his congregation when he wanted to sing with him. Wow. Maybe he's getting too old now. The love of money is the root of all evil. He did it in a calm way. Is that a calm way? Okay. Planet says, what would Jesus do? Jesus would be so disappointed. And Debbie here, my sister, says, what was the instruction? Okay. What was the instruction? What instruction was given? Was the instruction really important? They was given different instructions, and now they sat in two different lines, and maybe she didn't follow instructions, as Pastor Marvin was saying. But when you do not follow an instruction in church, how should you be corrected? Or is his way of correction, of rebuke, appropriate? Those are questions we must ask ourselves. And we must not be delusional that anything that a pastor does from the pulpit is right. Pastors find themselves in error sometimes. Is the truth. The humans, right? And when you find yourself in error, it's always going to be great to take responsibility, apologize, and say, look, hey, this was not right, or this was why I did that. Not in defense of yourself, because obviously you're out there publicly. People do see you every single day. So let me know what you think about it using the comment section. Thank you so much. God